ground shake.
All right, one more sound check.
We're live?
Okay. Welcome to the frigid confines of the other rink at the Moorhead Sports Center. Still upper 80s outside here in Fargo, North Dakota, believe it or not. Not 85 degrees here inside of this rink. It's frickin' freezing in here like Dr. Evil. Sabercats taking on the Hawkeyes from Minot, North Dakota. Big Air Force base presence there. Missiles. This is Air Force versus Navy weekend. So Air Force football, this is where I work, so I'm concerned about it. But Air Force football taking on the Naval Academy out in Annapolis, Maryland. Fun environment. I've been to that game before out in Annapolis. Beautiful campus right on the water. Pretty much adjacent to the little town of Annapolis, just outside of the gates. But let's focus on hockey, shall we? All right, Sabercats finally got a little bit of rest last night. 2 games yesterday after a flight to Minneapolis, a 4-ish hour drive with a couple of stops from Minneapolis all the way up to Fargo. And we're going to get started here. Chase Flack will be on the draw first for the Cats. Out with Jacob Murphy and Dylan Anderson. Back on D, we have Hilly and Jeff. All right, referees getting everything ready. Penalty box door is closed. Let the wild rumpus start. Face-off sent deep into the Minot zone. Hawkeye player chases it. I'm not going to be able to see anything. Anytime they're on the boards, you can't see that it's all foggy. Puck battle now in the corner, picked up by Anderson. Minot with the puck on the outside, broken up, and sent to center ice. Chased to the outside by Keenan. Good hit along the boards. Battle for the puck. Flips out in a space up high. Shot sent to the near side corner. Can't see through the glass. Puck controlled by Minot. Sent to the near side, now back into the zone. Cats trying to find control. That's in front. Tipped. Just wide. Reichenbach in net. Once again for the Cats. Landon had game 1 yesterday. Gartelos had game 2. A lot of pucks saved by both goalies. Puck now behind the net, wrapped around. Shot, save, whistle. Fresh legs for the Cats. And a face-off. Mandeville, Marchand, and Nyson hopping off the bench. Back on D will be Ozzy and Rawson. Nicola, where's end zone? All right, not now. All right, face-off picked up by the Cats. Nice win by Mandeville over to Marchand. Pass goes through the skates of a Minot player. Now picked up. Hawkeye to the corner. Good hit by Rawson. Puck goes to Pinello. Pinello to Marchand. Marchand, outlet pass, just past the stick of Nyson. It's all right. Breakaway chance there, just 1 inch too far. We'll have another face-off. All right, Mandeville again on the draw, right side of Reichenbach. Good face-off win by Minot. Nice pass off of the draw. Sent in. Puck taken away by Mandeville. Pinello there to clean it up. Puck picked up by Oz. To the corner he goes. Puck sent up high. D to D pass on the blue line. Sent back in on the angle. Shot gloved out of the air by Reichenbach. 16:08 in this first period in this freezing cold rink. If you're from Colorado, the metro area, you've been to Old Foothills. Foothills is still the worst. This one's close. Right, puck sent behind the net, picked up by Minot. Pass wide off of the half wall. Change of directions. Nifty skating by the defender. Sent out of the zone. Sam Lehman gives chase into the foggy abyss of the corner where I cannot see. Now back around to the far side. Oh, picked up by Lehman. Look at Sammy go. Big hit missed by number 17 for Minot. Paid no attention to the puck. Good hit by Sam. Puck sent out to Quan. Quan sends it across. Hilly, near side off of the half wall. Minot with the puck. Broken up at center ice by Cicero. Just got his stick back. Now on the half wall. Kept in the zone by Minot. Near side Anderson. Backhand. Out of the zone. Picked up by Hilligoss. Hilly trying to control the puck. Hilligoss gets it. 3-on-1. Hilly's winning. Oh, sent in. Takes a big hit on his way into the zone. Hilly's up. He's good. Now the near side half wall. Minot again with the puck. Hawkeye pass. Broken up by Flack. Chipped away by Murphy and Flack. Sent back into the zone. Kept out by Anderson. Puck loose at center ice in the neutral zone. The neutral zone. It's early still. Not really. Murphy chases to the corner. Cats in the middle of a change. Puck across center ice, sent into the zone. Shot wide of Reichenbach. Chase to the corner by Mandeville. Now puck rattles behind the net. Ozzy goes and gets it. Backhand off of Murphy. Puck sent deep. Marshy comes off of the bench. Fresh legs. Puck sent out into space, picked off by Minot, sent way deep, off of the half wall all the way down. We're going to have an icing and a face-off. .23 left in this first period. Couple of shots and chances for both teams. Mandeville on the faceoff, wins it. Sent to the corner. Out to the middle, tipped by Marchand in front. That's a shot! A save and almost a rebound attempt by Mandeville. Pass in front, it goes up high. Picked up by Rawson at the blue line. Kept in, pass to Marchand. Marchand shoots, blocked. Chased back by Rawson again. Another pass across. Matheson to Rawson. Puck flipped back into the zone by the Hawkeyes. Marchand picks it up on the half wall, flips it off of the glass to center ice, almost picked up by Nyson. Puck wraps around the back of the cage. Against the wall, Marchand battles. Matheson battles. Mandy's there to clean it up. Puck behind the net. Lost in front. Rawson's going to get it. Good patience by Caden. Didn't panic. Sends the puck down the ice. Mandeville chases. Cats need some fresh legs. Here they come. Wrapped around the far side into the corner. Good hit by Rawson. Hilly sends it up high. On the half wall. All the way out of the zone. Picked up by Cicero, and we're going to have a power play, ladies and gentlemen. 12:01 left. 2 minutes will go on the board for tripping. Minot will serve 2. Cats will have their power play unit come out. Sending our best out to Enzo Heikkila. I'm not seeing him on the bench today. He took that big hit behind the net yesterday. We hope he's doing okay. All right, face-off taken by Kwan. Heikkila, a huge part of this defensive unit. Shot in front by Anderson. Stick knocked away. We're going to have an odd man rush in favor of Minot. Pass, shot, save, Regenbach! Oh, baby! 2-on-1. Pass in front, shot, save. Another face-off. What a save by Landon. Landon with his new stick. All right, we're going to have Sam on the draw. Out with Cody, Mandeville, Nyson, and Ozzie. Picked up by Marchand. Movement in the zone. Wide to Nyson. Alex across the blue line. Bucks in it. Oh, Cats are offside. Cats are off. That's all right. We'll have a face-off on the dot. Eleven and a half left. 1:31 here on the board for the power play. Only 30 seconds in. Lots of opportunity for the Cats to score. All right, face-off taken by Sam Lehman. Now sent deep by Nyson. Cats trying to find control of the puck to set up their power play. Marchand gets it, passes across. A shot by Pinello. Whistles high above the net. Good pass, good shot. Just missed the crossbar. Marchand again. Sends it in front, tipped. Up in the air and brushed aside. A nice shot attempt. There's no hook there. He got held up by his own stick. Puck whistled all the way down the ice past Pinello. Ozzie's got a hustle. Got Marchand crashing. Puck loose behind the net. Puck battle. Picked up by the Cats. Sent to the corner. Now back behind the net. Another high stick. We're going to get 2 bad boys in the box for the bad guys. That's the second time Mandeville was high sticked. He might be bleeding. All right, Cats are going to have a 5-on-3 for 39 seconds. And afterwards, we'll have a one-man advantage still. The other parents are yelling. I don't have time for this. It's a showcase, guys. Oh, my God. All right, 5-on-3 chance. Kwan will be on the faceoff out with Murphy, Keenan, Anderson, and Cicero. Faceoff sent to the corner on the far side. Whistled up the boards. Kept in by Cicero. Over to Anderson. Dylan with the puck. Passes to the corner. Sent back up top. John shoots. Shot. Loose. Save. Whistle. Faceoff. 24 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Face-off taken by Kwan, sent to the far side, picked up by Murphy. Sent off of the glass and out of the zone. Cats will reset at center ice. Anderson with the puck in the middle. Sends it back to Cicero. John. Wide. in front of the Minot bench, still has the puck, sends it deep. Good hit. Another shorthanded chance there. We're back to 5-on-4 hockey, so no more 5-on-3. Cats still on the advantage. Puck flipped to the far side corner. Over to Reichenbach. Change of direction. Behind the net, Murphy. Murphy takes the puck up. Passes to Mandeville. Mandeville at center ice. Going to go into the zone. Full speed. There goes Ian. .40 seconds left in the power play. 9:18 on the board in the period. Pinello from behind the net sends it up high. Lehman's pass was intercepted but chipped up by Mandeville. Mandeville tries to keep it in the zone. It flips up and into the Hawkeye bench. Face-off will go all the way back to the circle, left side of the Minot goaltender. Sam Lehman on the draw. Let's get another shot off. Couple shots on the last power play shift for these boys. From up top, Mandeville. Shot, tipped in front, sent to the side. Puck wrapped around the boards, picked up by Marshy, and he keeps it in the zone. Marshy passes. It's a backhand shot, deflected aside. Another good shot chance. Pinello with the puck, passes up. Oh, just past the skates of Mandeville. Mandy does a great job with the body, keeping the player away. Marchand's going to pick it up. Passes over to Sam. Back to even strength, 5-on-5 hockey for the first time in like 3 minutes. Shot, save. Backhand, another shot, another save. Puck now into the Cat zone. Shot high and wide. Sent to the near side half wall. Backhand chance, saved by Reichenbach. One too many dangles by the Minot player. And we'll have a face-off and fresh legs. All right, Matheson off the bench to complete the D pair. 8:13 left in this first period. Shot flipped up into the air, caught by Hilly. Near side, Hilligoss sends it up to Dillon. Dillon flips it into neutral ice, sent deep by Hilly. Hawkeyes trying to get behind the Sabercats again. That's reminiscent of game 1 yesterday. Cats did a great job covering, and they're doing the same thing today. Far side on the half wall now in front of the Cats bench. Good battle by Flack on the boards behind the net. Got a lightsaber fight going on in front. Flack gets his money's worth. Now flipped around again. Another dangerous hit from behind. Flack with some great pursuit all the way down. Cicero off of the bench. Straight after the puck. Great hustle by John. Sam does his best to block that pass. Just slipped by him. Now Matheson forced to the outside. Behind the net, pass in the front, shot, and a goal. Alrighty, 6:41 here in this first period. Cats are starting to get some shots off too, so you never know. Let's go get a goal right now and even this thing up. Face-off at center ice will be taken by Quan, out with Sam Lehman and John Cicero. Back on D, Keenan and Pinello. Puck picked up by the Cats. Pinello, good pass into neutral ice. Sam Lehman sends it back in. It'll be sent aside by Landon. Out into space again at the red line. Sent all the way back in. Near side battle in the corner, where we can't see through the foggy glass. Minot looking for a pass up high to get a shot off. Taken away by the Cats. Battle on the boards again on the half wall near side. Nice backhand leave by the Hawkeyes. 17 now behind the net, pass in front. Shot, save. Sent behind the net again. Quan battles. Now sent up high, shot over the net. Into the zone. Now sent out. Mandeville out with Marchand. Mandy sends it deep. Marchand's going to chase. Backhand shot just off the side of the cage. Look at Marchand go. Woo! Now behind the net again. Battle for the puck. There's Nyson. There's Mandeville. Mandeville's going to dig it out. Oh, taken back by the Hawkeyes. Good breakup by Nyson. Picked off again behind the net. Another battle. Nyson's there. Marshy was waiting. Really good battle on the boards by the Sabercats. All three forwards on the shift. Shot. Sent to the middle. Now sent up high. Rawson's going to send it back. Nope. Right to center ice. Send it. Flips it deep. Cats get some fresh legs. Shot sent behind the net. Picked up by the Hawkeyes. 4:25 left in this first period. Now across the blue line. To the outside. Gloved out of the air and saved by Reichenbach. All right, face-off sent back up high to the Hawkeye defense. Almost scooted out. If it had, Murph was there, and he was gone. Good positioning and good read by Jacob Murphy. Puck into the netting. All right, face-off again to the left side of Reichenbach. Puck sent to that far side. Flack. Picked off by Matheson. Out of the zone now to center ice. Another dangerous chance for the Cats. Picked up by number 5. Moves in. Shot wide of Reichenbach. Puck in front of the net. Loose. Picked up again by Anderson. Sent up high. Pass D to D. Nice pass across. That's the passing lane that the Cats have to look out for today. 3.5 left in the first period. 1-0 on the board. And a whistle and possibly a penalty. I don't know. Yes. 2 minutes on the Cats for a trip. All right, Mandeville, Marchand, Keenan, and Pinello out on the PK unit. Let's get a shorty. All right, face-off dropped. Picked up by the Hawkeyes. Looking for a shot lane. Shot, save. Reichenbach. Mandeville again on the draw. Same circle, through the fog. Sent up high. Pass. Sent to the corner. Mandeville's going to have a shot to get there. Sent back in deep. Good pressure by number 10. Puck in the fog. Sent back D to D. Now the half wall. Creeps in. Shot blocker to side. Marchand with the pressure. Breaks up the pass. Chance to get to the puck. Shot goes off of the back of the net. Now behind. Cats trying to get their positions back. Pass. Shot. Save. Loose in front. Picked up by Marchand off to the half wall on the far side. He's going to try to flip it all the way down the ice. Picked off at center. Great play by the Cats. Nice job by Marsh. Shot wide of the net. 55 seconds left on the kill for the Cats. Puck sent all the way down. Mandeville's going to get off of the ice. Out comes Nyson. Good pick off by Cicero. Sent back deep. Nice job by Big 21. Just north of 40 seconds left on this penalty kill for the Cats. Cicero still in the Hawkeye zone. That puck sent all the way down. We're not going to have an ice. Keenan's going to get there. Sends the puck off of the half wall on the far side, and it drips its way out of the zone, sent all the way down by John. 25 seconds left to kill this. Just under 2 minutes left in the period. Puck sent up in front of the Hawkeye bench. Into the zone now. Red shorts. There he goes. Chased by Keenan. Right in front, uncontested backhand shot and a goal. That was a shot right up into the corner. Nice little backhand. And the score changes to 2-0. All right, face-off sent back into the Hawkeye zone by Flack. Good chase by number 11. Now the Hawkeyes sent across into the zone. Drop back, kept inside the zone. Good play by number 6. Back to Murph. Murph sends it out. No icing. Good chase by Flack. Puck sent in front of the net. Picked up by the Hawkeyes. 1 minute left in this first period of play. Puck picked up again by the Hawkeyes. Pass in front, shot wide of Reichenbach. He's going to cover up the rebound. 52 seconds left. Quan, Lehman, and Cicero off of the bench. Matheson and Pinello out on D for the Sabercats. Quan on the draw, left side of Reichenbach. Good job by Pinello getting in front of the net. Shot blocked by Sam Lehman. Sam's off to the races. He's fast, man. Hawkeye player falls. Picked up by Ozzy. Ozzy with the puck behind the net, sent to the near side half wall. Sent up high, hit in front. Shot, made it almost all the way through, but sent aside by somebody. Deflected off of a player amongst the 4 that were standing there. Now Cicero, out of the zone. Sent back in, gloved out of the air by Quan. Quan sends it in. Here comes Mandeville. Here comes Marchand. And that's the end of the period. Hawkeyes lead 2-0. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, folks, back for the start of the second period. Thank you to Mr. Gartelos for keeping track of shots on goal. Fairly even there in the first, 10-7, not in favor of the Cats. But as we saw, a lot of opportunities in fits and starts for both teams. That puck is flipped into the zone and flipped out of the zone, or all the way up to the blue line by Reichenbach, now to the corner. Foggy bottom where I cannot see. Battle on the boards. Now picked up. Marshy's got it for the Cats. Battle on the boards again. Marchand's going to dig it out. That's a great part of 16's game. Sent behind the net, just past Keenan. Marchand's going to battle on the boards. Sent behind the net again to Ozzy. Ozzy sends it up. Cats fighting for control of this puck. Marchand digs it out again. Sent back to center ice and picked up by Nyssen. Here goes Alex with Mandeville. Alex sends the puck deep. Mandeville battles in the corner. Oh, player slips. Bowling for Lehman right there. And he got a strike. Sammy's up and he's okay. Puck sent deep, hand in the air. We're going to have an icing in a faceoff. .44 on the board in this young second period. Kwan on the faceoff, sent up high into the circle. Now on the side half wall. Far side half wall, that is. Picked up, brought to the middle. Nifty move by number 11. Shot, another save. Puck sent out. Here goes Cicero. Ooh, that was at least a hook, but all right. Great plays both by John Cicero and Sam Lehman. Picked up. Now in the corner by the Hawkeyes. Around the back of the net. Good pursuit by Rawson. Puck now behind the net. Hawkeyes control. Sent to the front. Loose at skates, picked up again by John. Shot, save. Now Rawson flips it deep. Maybe too slow for an icing. No ice. Waved off and the Cats have fresh legs on the ice. Out comes Murph. Out comes Anderson. Out comes Flack. Matheson backhands it off the half wall on the far side. Now behind the net. Battle for the puck is Flack. That was incorrect English, and I'm aware. Puck behind the net, shot up, picked up by Hilligoss, flipped out of the zone, good bounce, no ice. Anderson chases, all the way back in front of the net. Oh, puck picked off by Murph. Sent up to Flack, just scooted over his skates. Shot, save. 14:47 left in the second period. 2-0 on the board. Out comes Mandy and Marshy. And Nyssen. Pinello and Keenan will be the D pair. Mandeville on the faceoff. Faceoff picked up by the Cats, sent back to Keenan. Keenan with the puck around behind the net. Behind again. Battle for the puck picked up by the Hawkeyes. On the far side half wall. Good pressure by Pinello. Puck sent out into space, picked up by Mandeville. On that far side, backhanded up. Good bounce for the Cats. Too many Cats up front. Marshy stays, good job. Now to the far side, picked up by Nyssen. Pass across. Marchand gets there, chips it back into neutral ice. Now up. Hit Mandy right in the face. Friendly fire there. Those two dudes are like brothers. Now loose in the zone. Marchand's waiting for that puck to scoot out for a shot. Now on the near side half wall. Picked up by Nyson. Nyson still has it, sends it around the boards behind the net. Cicero comes on for Marsh. Strong shift by the Cats. Puck sent to the front, bounces off of number 14. Bad bounce. Ian breaks up the play again. Out of the near side. Sent all the way across. In front of the Hawkeye bench. Pinello dumped in front of the net. I don't know how that happens. And he gets back what he just got. Now Cicero flips the puck around the boards. It's going to float all the way down and hit a bunch of snow. It's not going to get there, so no icing. Cats got to be quick on the change, though. Pinello takes a big shot at the blue line, and he's down. Ozzy's up, and he's okay. Oof. All right, Ozzy's on the bench. He's okay. He just got the wind knocked out of him. That was a big collision. Now Ian Kwan on the draw. Backhand shot, save. Now picked up by the Cats. Sam Lehman, here he goes. Sam into space, backhand pass. Over to Cicero. Cicero chips it deep. Sam's going to go get it. Good work by Sam. Now picked up by the Hawkeyes. Good pass to the near side half wall. Number 7 into the Cats zone. Shot, save. Now battle on the boards again on the near side. Sent behind the net. Good hit by Rawson behind the net. Puck still contested. Picked up by the Hawkeyes. Nice pass. Out. Errant passing off of the wall in front of the bench. The Cats got to hurry again on their change. Puck sent in front. Shot broken up by Rawson. Up by the blue line. Good poke check by Anderson. Anderson's done a lot of battling for pucks over the last 2 days. Picked up on the skates of Murphy. Here goes Jacob. Jacob into space across the red line. Tries to flip the puck in the zone. Play broken up. Picked up by Rawson. Oh. Now Keenan into the corner. Battle for the puck. Still loose. 11:15 left in the second period. Remember, right about halfway through, so at 9 minutes or so, we're going to stop and zam the ice. Which this ice, for as cold as it is in this room, looks kind of slow. We've seen the puck get shot down the ice a couple of times and not make it all the way. It's been okay. It's worked in our favor a few times too. Change of lines. Mandeville is out with Marshy and Nyson. Back on D, Matheson and Hilly. Face-off win by Ian. Sent behind the net. Battle on the boards. Puck scoots out. Matheson gets it. Sends it up to Marchand. Didn't make it. Hilligos behind the net. Flips it around to Nyson. Puck sent behind the net again. Sent to the middle, broken up by about 3 Sabercats. Now picked up by Hilligos. Hilligos passes to the outside. Picked up and out of the zone by, Nyson was half a step away from getting that out, and we would have had a big rush. Great hustle and great play by Alex. Puck sent up over to Marsh. Marsh on the near side, half wall, still has it. Puck is loose. Shot way wide. Picked up by Marchand on the far side, sent up high. Nyson has it. Across center ice and sends it deep. Fresh legs for the Cats. Good breakup by number 16. Nice pass up to Nyson. Marchand and Nyson. Fresh legs on for the Cats. 9:50 left here in the period. Shot saved. Whistle. Referee knows he blew that a little too early. It's only two guys out there. They're doing their best. The officiating has been refreshing, folks. Quan now on the draw. Ozzie Pinello back on the ice. That's great to see. Just needed a minute for the big man. Send him behind the net. There goes Oz. Sam Lehman on the far side, into the neutral zone across center ice. Backhand pass to Quan. Cats stay on side. Quan on the far side, tries to send it to the front. Picked up again by the Hawkeyes, but picked off by Sam Lehman. Sam Lehman with the shot in front, blocked. Puck loose on the far side. There's Lehman again. A lot of work by number 28 on this shift. Good change of direction by Rawson. Back to John Cicero, back over to Pinello. Big Ozzie, nice move in front. Another move by Oz. Oz on the near side, sends it in deep. Ozzie still chasing. Look at him go. Jeffrey Keenan on the pursuit, a shot and a save. Good pressure by Jeff and a great save by Reichenbach. Kerfuffle in front of the net. Helmets removed. And we are going to go to our Zamboni break. Folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, welcome back. The second half of the game, the second half of this second period. Scores 2-0. Cats have had their shot chances as well. Eventually one of them is going to go in. Mandeville's going to be out on the first draw. Out with Marchand and Nyson. Ozzy's back out with Hilly on D. Face off. Picked up in front of the net by the Cats. Just off a Nyson stick. Picked up by Hilligoss. Sent to the far side half wall. Turned around by the Hawkeyes. Pass broken up by Marchand up high just below the rafters. Now Pinello behind the net, flips it up to the far side to Nyson. Nyson gets it out, Marchand goes. It's going to be a race to the puck. Now to the near side, Pinello. Now around that far side into space near the blue line. Hit in front was Ian, away from the play. I'm okay with physicality, but it's got to be fair. How's that? Not cheap. Puck flipped down the ice by Marchand. No ice. Gives Cats time for a quick change. Puck sent out into space, neutral ice all the way down. We have a hand in the air. We're going to have an icing and a face-off right where we want it. Yeah. Think it's good? Check. Check. All right, now the near side corner flip behind the net. Sent back in by Rawson. Now to the near side, sent out into space. Hawkeyes control. Into the zone, pressure by Kwan, pressure by Rawson, shot and a goal. That was a rare one. Folks, I think I see Heikkila back on our bench. He's standing next to Cody. Puck behind the Hawkeye net. Now the near side on the half wall. Picked up in a little bit of space by the Hawkeyes, sent out to center ice and just past Matheson. 15 races in, shot, save. Guys, that is Enzo. He's back on the bench. Let's go, buddy. Right, face-off taken to the right side of Reichenbach. Sent around by Pinello. Picked up in the corner, Hilligoss. Pinello near side. Now Jake. Puck sent back in, Pinello. Flips the puck back behind, just past Hilly. Anderson battles on the board, scoots out to Hilligoss. Hilly on the far side, gets it out of the zone. Out into neutral ice and now into the Hawkeye zone. Number 6 takes it into the zone for the Hawkeyes. Shot broken up by Pinello and picked up by Hilly. Now on the far side, there goes Nyson. Nyson into the zone, he has Murph in front of the net. Cat should be changing, here comes Mandeville. Out comes Keenan. Puck sent to the far side. Shot made it all the way through. And a whistle and a face-off. Marshy's going to come off the bench and fill in for Murph. Lines back in order. Marchand, Mandeville, and Nyssen out together. Keenan and Rawson back on defense. Puck sent up high. Shot was blocked. I think Mandeville took another shot. They didn't see each other coming. I don't think that was on purpose by either player. Rawson into the corner, good battle. Puck loose behind the net, battle for the puck by Keenan. Picked up by the Hawkeyes. Now behind the net. Sent up high, Six with the shot, gloved out of the air and a save. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in this second period. Mandeville now on the draw. Up high, shot, brushed aside, back up into the netting, and we're going to have another face-off. You can, okay. We're worried about the sound. Maybe people don't want to listen to me and the sound off would be good. But I don't know. I wouldn't blame them. All right, Mandeville again on the draw. Same crew. Shot sent wide of Reichenbach to the far side, picked up by Nyssen into space. Backhanded back in, trouble in front, picked up by Rawson. It goes to Marchand, backhand pass. Nyssen right through the middle, back to Ian Mandeville. Sent into the zone. Puck rolls its way all the way back, now sent to the corner. Broken up in neutral ice by Mandeville. Back to Marchand. Marchand takes it all the way to the other side, flips it into the zone. Marshy chases. Still with the puck behind the net. Keeps it, tries to get in front. Now puck goes right to Sam. Lehman on the near side half wall, needs a little bit of time. They got another penalty, rough. Great call there. Little unnecessary contact. That's the kind of stuff I don't like. Two minutes for roughing on Minot. Coach thinks it's funny. All right, Quan will be on the faceoff to the right side of the goaltender. Faceoff sent all the way down the sheet of ice. Flip back up, over to Keenan. Puck whistled off of the glass on the far side. Cicero's going to chase it. Reichenbach gets it and sends it up the half wall. Sent out into space. Now John flips it up to Anderson. Anderson into the zone. Dillon, shot, blocked. Keenan sends it to the middle. Up high. Murphy takes a big hit. .118 on the power play for the Sabercats. Puck picked up in front, shot deflected wide, saved by Reichenbach. Shot behind, whistles around. Marchand's going to get there. Nope. Picked up by Sam. Lehman all the way in, back to Marchand. Marchand shot. Oh, deflected in front. Now Pinello. Ozzy sends it to the near side. Back up to Marchand. Got picked off on its way. Now behind the net. There goes Oz. Sent back over. Backhanded, Cats with the puck. Now Mandeville across center ice. Slick little move. Flips it into the zone. Right over to Sam. Sam blocks that clearing attempt. Cats have it. Marchand's hanging out. Puck sent out. Marshy's going to get there. Puck sent back in. Cats stay on side. No ice. Smart play by Nyson on that pass from Marchand to just tip it into the zone. Puck's going to roll all the way down to Reichenbach. Marchand's going to take it behind the net, changes directions. Now he's out in front. Big pass all the way down. Oh, just missed the stick of Nyson. And a whistle. All right, Chase Flack on the draw. Face-off picked up by the Hawkeyes. Shot from the point. Another save. Sent in, save again, and smothered. Hilligoss with a great job clearing out the front of the net. And another draw taken by Flack. Buck sent in front, stick lift. And now picked off by Anderson on the far side. Good pursuit by Dillon. Coast to coast. End to end. Shot deflected up into the netting on another save. One minute, 12 seconds left in the second period. Back to even strength hockey. Ian Kwan on the faceoff. Puck picked up by the Hawkeyes, sent up to John Cicero. Now Hilligoss is going to chase to behind the net. Hilly changes direction on a nice backhand pass, sent up to Kwan. Now John. Backhand pass across to Hilligoss. Got caught in the skates of Sam on his way by. Hawkeyes into the zone, covered up. What a back check. .38 seconds on the board left here in this second period. Mandeville, Marchand, and Nyson out on the ice for the Cats. Matheson and Keenan back on D. Face-off, Ian Mandeville sent out into space. Behind to Jeff. Jeff picks it up behind the net. Good face-off win. Puck scoots just past Nyson. Pass to nobody. Keenan in front of the net sends it to the far side half wall, picked up by Alex. Alex flips it out of the zone. Rolling puck. Good pursuit by Marchand. Good hit behind the net. Marchand picks it up. Backhand shot. Oh, just loose. Mandeville lost his helmet. Great pursuit by Marchand. Nice hit behind the net. Good pass in front. Great chance for the Cats. Nice save. I'll give credit where credit's due. While we're waiting, let's also give credit to our new assistant coach who's on the bench with Dubes today, our transportation professional, Trevor. He's been driving the boys around from Minneapolis all over the place, around Fargo. He's our repeat bus driver for these trips. The kids love him. I got to meet him yesterday. He's got all the Sabercats swag, sweatshirt and a hat. He's got his name on it. Pretty awesome. Good end to that second period for the Cats. And we're moving to the third period. Alrighty, back for the start of the third period, 18 minutes up on the board. An excellent end to that second period for the Cats with a lot of pressure. A great shot opportunity there at the end. Mandeville on the faceoff, wins it. Into the skates of everybody. Puck's loose on the far side. Marchand gets there. Marshy with the puck. He's going to look out behind him. Shot by Marchand, just a little bit wide. Picked up by Nyson. Nyson sends it up. Cats still with the puck. Puck just past the stick. Marchand breaks up another play. And takes a big hit on the far side. Puck flipped out of the zone. Puck sent in, brushed aside by Reichenbach. Now sent up to John Cicero and across. There's Alex. Nyson in neutral zone, sends the puck deep. Puck taken away by Sam Lehman. Oh, just past the stick of Cicero. Now Pinello. Oh, picked up by the Hawkeyes. Shot high and wide, bad bounce. Rattles off of the glass. It's loud in this rink too. 16:40 on the board. Left here in this third period, picked up by the Hawkeyes. Sent in front. Good block by Hilligoss. Hilly cleaning out the front of the net again. Now sent into the zone by John Cicero. There's John on the outside. Passes to the middle. Good defense there by the Hawkeyes. Kept the puck away from Sam Lehman on a nice pass. Now the Hawkeyes in front of the bench. Rawson with the pressure. Now sent in to space. That's picked off by Quan. Near side half wall. Now Hilligoss behind the net. Picked up again. Quan with the hit in the corner. Cats got to get control of this puck. Quan with the hit up against the boards. Puck left behind by the Hawkeyes. Sent around by Hilligoss all the way over to Sam. Slippery ice today, folks. All right, faceoff will be taken by Chase Flack. Sent across the other side. Another nice faceoff win by our number 11. Talked about that a lot yesterday. One of the bright spots for the Cats. A lot of faceoff wins. Picked up again by Flack. Sent across the ice just past Matheson, but it's going to get picked up again by Brody. Pinello wraps it back around for Murph. Jake's there. A piece of equipment from the bench ends up on the ice. Gartelos took a hit. Just like yesterday, Hilligoss took a hit. Wasn't even on the ice. Puck sent behind the net, picked up by Pinello. Ozzy changes directions on a dime. Sends it across. Going to be picked up by Jake again. Cats need to move. All right, good to see Marchand back on the ice. All right, puck's right to Marchand. We got a 2-on-1. Marchand to Mandeville. Pass, shot. Oh, it hit the post. Oh, out into space again. Oh, bad bounce. Look at Pinello go. He's going to get there in time. A shot is a save. Marchand gets back, picks up the puck, and sends it up into the net on the short glass. What a rush by Marchand and Mandeville. Oh. Sheesh. Okay, it's like 6 degrees in here. My hands are sweating. Oh, we had a penalty there, too. I didn't see it. All right, we're on the power play. Huzzah. Not sure what the call was. Didn't see it. All right, Lehman on the face-off. Power play units out. Marchand, Mandeville. Shot by Nyson right off of the face-off win by Sam. Nice glove save by the Hawkeye goaltender. Another face-off taken by Sam. Puck spits its way out into space, picked up by the Hawkeyes. Marshy forces him to the outside. Shot off the side of the net. Puck sent into space and picked off by Pinello. Ozzie flips it back to Mandeville. That was way after the puck was even... Shot from way back. Picked up. Marchand takes it behind the net. Marchand pass up high, just past Lehman. Puck flipped back in deep. It's going to go to Murphy. I'm okay. Big hit by Jake. We're going to have a penalty. I think Murph's going to go to the box for 2. .13:05 left. We're going to be even 4-on-4 for a minute and 7 seconds, and then the Cats will have to kill a little bit. Or actually, the Cats will go and score a shorthanded goal. That would be way cooler. Dylan Anderson on the face-off, out with Hilly, Keenan, and Cicero. Face-off picked up and sent behind the net. Dylan with a good battle for the puck. Just under 13 minutes left in this third period. Puck picked up along the board, sent behind. Hilly lost his shorts. I'm trying here, guys. Hilly just had the best wardrobe malfunction I've seen in Cody's years of playing hockey. That was awesome. The guys on the bench are laughing. I like to see it. Keep it light over there, fellas. Have some fun. Now picked up by Rawson. Rawson into neutral ice. Now Mandeville. Marchand's out too. Marchand's the B right now with all the pressure. Shot and a goal. Alrighty, 11:39 left here. All right, Quan will be at the center ice on the draw. Picked up, dug out by Sam Lehman. Nice face-off win again for the Cats. Puck chipped into the zone by Cicero. Good break up by Oz. Nifty move by the Hawkeye player into the zone. Shot deflected wide by Matheson. Shot wide. Now sent deep behind the net. Picked up by the Hawkeye, set in front, a shot and a goal. It's all right, Landon. It's all right, buddy. Hilly back on the ice. All right, Flack on the faceoff. Sent into neutral ice. He won that one again. Sent up to Dylan Anderson. Dylan picks it off out of the air and sends it deep. Flack gets back on side. Just a little bit less than 11 minutes left in this one. Chipped into the zone. That should be an ice. Oh, touched by Landon. That might have scooted its way right through the crease, too. Puck loose behind the net. Hilly with the pressure. Keenan takes a hit. Good backhand out of the zone by Hilly. Now pressure by Dylan. Sent to that far side half wall. Sent towards the net. Oh! A deflected shot. Almost went in. Nice job by the Cats. Now over center ice. Into the zone. Near side half wall. Good hit by Chase. Now sent back in behind. Picked up by Anderson. Battle on the boards. Dylan's going to get there. Good physical play by number 13. Still there. Gets it out of the zone. That's a lot of hard work by Dylan. Sent back in. Dylan again off of the half wall. Trying to get out. Across center ice. Here comes Mandeville off of the bench. Battle for the puck on the boards. Shot, nice save, Landon. Keenan battles for the puck on the boards again, now in the corner. Oh, referee's part of the action. Still controlled by the Hawkeyes. And even 9 minutes left in the game. Mandeville, Marchand, and Nyson on the ice together. Matheson and Pinello back on D. Face-off sent into neutral ice. Now picked up on the far side. Sent in front. Broken up by Mandeville. Sent behind again. Matheson chases. Good change of direction. Puck makes it all the way to the front. It's broken up. Oh, no, another goal. All right, face-off won again by the Cats, Ian Mandeville. Pinello with the puck, looks across to Marchand. Tried to tip it in, no ice. Good play by the Cats, getting the puck deep. Sent back in, broken up again by Marsh. Drops the puck, takes a shot, takes a big hit. He's pissed now. Go get him, Cody. Oh, sorry. That was Dad, me, talking. Not neutral announcer. Shot save. No minutes of penalty for the weak left hook? No. There it was. Threw the left-handed purse at Alex Nyson. And Alex goes too. Why does Alex go? All right, Ian Kwan will be on the draw. Good pursuit by Keenan. Puck sent to the near side half wall. Picked up by the Hawkeyes. Runs in front. Gartelos in net at the moment. Now around. John Cicero with the pressure on that far side. Now behind the net for the Hawkeyes. Broken up by Hilly. Hilly's all over the place. Look at him go. Near side half wall. Picked up in neutral space by the Hawkeyes. Sent back in. 6.5 minutes left in this game. Hilly's going to go into the corner. Puck dug out. Good hit by Keenan. Picked up in the back, Ian Kwan. Kwan with the puck. Change of directions, Ian. Nice pass in front, just past the stick of Keenan. Puck sent up just off of Lehman's skates, and Lehman pokes it out of the zone. Time for change. Fresh legs coming out for the Cats. Murphy, Anderson, and Flack. Out, nice save, Gartelos. Flipped out of the zone by Flack. Good hustle by Anderson and Flack. Puck sent off of the glass into neutral ice. Sent through the zone. Now Rawson. 5.5 minutes left in this game. Puck sent in front, broken up by Ozzy. Backhand up and out of the zone by Murph. Nice pass. Hawkeyes with the puck back in their own zone. Changing directions now. Neutral zone. Pass to that far side in front of the Cats bench. Now into the corner picked up by Rawson. It goes out to Mandeville. Marchand's coming out. Marshy, Mandeville, Rawson, and Sam Lehman. Good hit by number 10. And we're going to get an ice and a face-off right where we want it. Oh, Kelly, it was so funny. All right, nice and back on the ice. Face off, won by the Cats. It's in the skates of Marchand. Shot, gloved out of the air. Another shot off of the face-off. Ian won it. Cody dug it out. Back to nice and shot, and a good glove save. 4 minutes left. Mandeville on the draw. Sent back to the corner. Wrapped around the boards on the far side half wall. Picked up by the Hawkeyes, sent out of the zone. Keenan picks it up in front of the Cats bench. Sent over to Pinello. Ozzy back to Keenan. Jeff with the puck. Sent up to Marchand. Marchand with the puck. Loose on the boards. On that far side. Sent behind the net. Picked off by Mandeville. Mandeville bringing the puck up near side, half wall, taken away. Looking for a pass in front. Keenan's got the front of the net covered. Sent back up, bounces over the Hawkeye stick. Out to Nyson, sent up high. Still in the Cat zone, no chance for a shot. Another matching penalty there for all the contact in front of the net. 2.5 left. Face-off picked up by the Hawkeyes, sent wide of the net. Now behind. Good hit by Kwan. Sent to the front to nobody. Puck scoots out to Sam. Lehman into neutral ice. Leaves it behind him for John Cicero. Here goes John. Nice pass off the skates of Kwan. John tries to change direction. Picked up by Hilly. Here he goes. Near side half wall now across center ice into the far side. Just under 2 minutes left. Good pursuit by Cicero. Now the far side half wall scoots the puck out again. Hawkeyes, a shot high and wide. Picked up behind the net by Hilly. Sent to the half wall on the far side. Now into space. Here goes Sam Lehman. Now the Hawkeyes over center ice. Into the zone. Stay on side. 1:20 left in this one. Behind the net to Ozzy. Good hit by Oz. Shot brushed aside by Gartelos. Now to the front, Sam Lehman pass just past the stick of Murph. .40 seconds, bleeding off the clock. Face-off picked up by the Cats again, now to the corner. Pinned against the boards by Pinello, sent up high to the blue line. Out into space. Hawkeyes setting things up. Buck sent deep behind the net. Picked up by Matheson. Matheson to the far side half wall, 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Let's just get through this last couple of seconds and get the hell out of here. Folks, thanks for watching. That's our only game for the day. The Cats are going together to the Fargo Force junior hockey game tonight at Shields Arena. We'll be back early tomorrow morning, like 8:15 or something. All right, thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.